Well, as a parent, who doesn't want to give their child every advantage possible? We want them to be healthy, happy, and smart. We want to create a world of opportunity for them. But when do we begin? And more importantly, how? Well, with me this morning as part of our My Parenthood series is Chad Murdoch. Chad is a representative of Your Baby Can, an education program that helps teach babies to start reading. Hey, Chad, good morning to you.
Good morning.
You know, one of the things you and I were talking about is we do, as parents, we want to give our child every advantage possible. Why is it so important that we start doing that early?
Babies are naturally inquisitive right from the beginning. They're looking at everything around them. They try to touch everything around them because they want to learn. They want to just kind of explore their world. This is an opportunity that a parent has to bond with a child. We know that everybody is so busy in today's world. They don't have time for hardly anything, and they're running off to work and they're doing all of those things. So time with the child is so valuable and so critical. And we have this opportunity to both bond and to give them a love of learning early.
You know, here's the thing that I think is interesting, though, is when we think of babies, we think of the cooing and goo-goo gaga and looking all around them and being inquisitive. We don't necessarily think of babies reading. And so a lot of people might say, is that even possible?
I know that people feel that way. They feel that it's not possible for a baby to learn to read. But when you think about it, we take it for granted that a baby goes from not even being able to control their hands, they just kind of wander and oohing and awing and kind of looking around, to less than a year later they're walking, they're putting one foot in front of the other, which is a very complicated, if you think about it, mechanical task that they have to accomplish. It's no different than with their mind about reading. With tens of thousands of synapses happening every second when they're that young, we have this opportunity to give them this love of learning, and a parent has the chance to sit down with them and use a product that helps them to have that love of learning and to gain that love of learning really early on.
So how does it work?
It's really quite simple. Just for an example, there are 5 DVDs, 5 books, and 5 sets of flashcards or sliding word cards. So the DVD they watch for about 20 minutes in the morning, 20 minutes in the evening, about 3 times a week is that's the suggested amount. Then you have a book that has all the same words that are in the video, and it'll show the word. Again, the parent goes left to right, and then you open to show eyes. And then you talk to them, you say, where are your eyes? This is where Daddy's eyes are. So that they get to see and understand the meanings of the word. That's the book. And then the sliding word cards are just as easy, because all they do is it goes left to right again. And again, eyes, we slide left to right, and then you slide it open for them to see it.
Isn't that nice?
It's very easy. It's really quite simple.
Very easy.
And once the baby's gone through the first level, then they move to the next level, and it's just that easy.
I think that is fantastic. Now, here's the thing. We actually have some video from the results of Your Baby Can Read in action. Absolutely amazing. Let's check it out.
Happy. Finger. Play.
What?
Jacob, what's this say?
The flood in the ocean.
What does this one say, Evan?
Wave.
Good. Wave to mommy. Good.
All right, yeah, that was cool. Your Baby Can. And we are going to stick around with you. We're going to take a break right now. But when we come back, you'll meet Cinda. Cinda is a young mom who actually struggled to read as a young girl, and so she wanted something better for her own daughter. So you're going to meet 2-year-old Amelia and her mom after the break, so we'll be right back. Well, from the air they breathe to the shows they watch, we as parents want to make sure our kids grow up in the perfect environment. And one thing we really want to make sure they develop is the love of learning. Well, still with us this morning, Chad Murdoch of Your Baby Can, an educational system that helps babies and toddlers learn to read. Also joining us now in the studio, a young mom who has been using this remarkable program with her own little one. Meet Cinda and her 2-year-old daughter, Amelia. Good morning to you. Thanks for being with us. Amelia is absolutely adorable. What made you decide to try Your Baby Can Read with her?
Well, she was about 2 months old, and I had seen it on TV one day, and it just had caught my eye. And to see these children reading at such a young age, and I was like, this is really remarkable. I was like, I've got to get this for my daughter. It won't be the last time I've ever threw any money away, you know. I said because I was kind of iffy, you know.
Sure.
So and we started working with it, and by the time she was about 12 months old, I had noticed that she was recognizing some of the words like nose and eyes and mouth and different things like that.
And this came from a personal place for you, didn't it?
Yes.
Tell me about that.
Well, when I was younger, I'd say about elementary, I had a harder time learning to read, and kids at that age, you know, they're cruel. You know, they pick on people, and I was the one they would pick on because of, you know, I had to go to a different class to help learn to read, and it was hard, and I didn't want to see Amelia to come home like I did and cry and do the things like I had to go through. And I said, if this would give her a heads up, you know, to not go through what I went through, it would be worth everything.
And I can see how kind of emotional you get when you talk about it. And I know that love you have for your child. I have 3 boys, and you want the best for them. And so, you know, you purchase this program, and you start to see results. Yes. How did you feel?
Overwhelmed and excited, and just, I didn't know what to think. I was just like, wow, you know, just very proud that my daughter could read so young. It was a good feeling.
Absolutely great. All right, so what I want to do is I want to ask Cinda to start working with Amelia on this program. And then, Chad, I want you to kind of explain to me what they're doing, okay?
Okay. Should we do the book? Let's do the book. So what we do is when we open it up, we turn it all the way around so she's focused on the word. And then when you go underneath it, do you see what this word is? Do you see what that one is? That's eyes. Very good. And what is this? Oh, look, there's some eyes. Where's Amelia's eyes? This is Chad's eyes. Where's Mommy's eyes? Perfect. Okay, let's do another word. We're going to turn the page over, and we're going to say, oh, what's that word?
No.
Nose. Let's look at, there's Mommy's nose and Amelia's nose. Where's the little boy's nose? Do you see a little boy's nose? There it is. And what is this word?
Tiger.
Very good job. I'm telling you, very impressive, Amelia. That just is remarkable to see that she is reading. How do you think this is going to impact her for the rest of her life?
Very positive. I think learning to read helps you in every subject, not just reading, math, science. It helps everywhere. And I think it'll give her a confidence, you know, like she'll just, you know that she's, you know, she can do it.
She'll soar. I mean, and she needs to be able to read those contracts because she's going to be either a doctor or a lawyer or something great, I'm sure of it. So thank you so much for being with us on the show. And thank you, Chad, for bringing us this wonderful program.
You're welcome.
Good to see you both. And if you want to find out more about the Your Baby Can Read program, just check it out online at yourbabycan.com.